Hi guys, hi. Music. Where are you guys? And it's surprising to see me jumping in here so early in the day, but I have someone so special that I need to share with you that I thought, I'm just going to jump on here quickly and let her speak with you so you could fall in love with her and her story. As you see this broadcast wherever you are and whatever time, please share it so that more people can see it and make a comment. Make a comment and share. Okay, guys, thank you very much. So, my name is Evadne. As you may know, Evadne McLilly, and I'm the CEO of Eve McLilly Wellness and Eve McLilly Teas. And I am also the founder of the Impact Global Network. So today I have a special guest, uh, attorney at law, Abena Asiamah. I'm not sure I say it correctly, Abena, but you can correct me. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you, Vadney. It's a pleasure to be here, and I really appreciate you inviting me. Hello, everybody, wherever you're watching from. Hope you've had a glorious start to your day. My name is Abena Asiamah. As Vadney mentioned briefly, I'm an attorney both in the UK and in Ghana, and I practice in both jurisdictions, although predominantly now in Ghana. In terms of who my other hats that I wear, I'm a mindset and manifestation coach, and I came to coaching via a trauma, really. So in 2019 I was in Ghana, wake up one day with blind in my left eye, went to the opticians because I had an appointment anyway, so I spoke to the opticians. And interestingly, in Ghana, opticians are allowed to prescribe medication. Went to the opticians, and without examining me, so my intuition, the bells didn't start ringing off in my head that, oh, she's not actually examining me. She basically prescribed me eye drops to take, and me being the faithful patient, I followed the prescription to the T. Within a week, I'd gone blind in my left eye. It turned out that she'd prescribed me steroids, Maxides, for a fungal infection. Now, steroids and fungus, all it does is that it makes it grow. And it literally, the sore in my eye grew to the point where it obliterated my left eye, and I had a cataract, basically. So within a week, I'd lost the vision in my eye, flew to the UK 10 days later, and spent 2 years in treatment before I could have a corneal transplant. And in that time, we had COVID, where, I was forced to sit still. I'm not a person who sits still. I was forced to sit still. And the result of that was that I literally started breaking down. And every single moment of every single day, I would be breaking down in tears, crying. And, I got to the stage where I was suicidal. I just couldn't. I started processing the trauma of having actually, let's call it a spade. I'd lost my eye. I'd lost my vision in my left eye through just sheer incompetence. Nothing more, nothing less. And, COVID forced me to sit still, and I literally broke down. And then the end result is that the emotional trauma drove me to, overeating. And I was using that as a crutch to not deal with the emotion. But my body was saying, you've got to deal with this, because I was literally breaking down in depression, feeling suicidal. I was having counseling. And then one day, I happened to be on YouTube, and I happened across one of Bob's work. So I've been into personal development for a very long time, for more than 15 years. I happened to come across, Bob's channel on YouTube, and he was advertising the webinar, and 5-day webinar, and I went to it, and that was the game changer for me, because
That's Bob Proctor?
Yes, Bob Proctor, exactly, my late mentor. So that was the game changer for me. So literally on that call, I asked him a question. You can put your hand up, and if you're lucky, you get picked. With so many, I happened to be the one. It was clearly destined. And I was saying to him, how do you really create success in life? Because boy, at this stage, I really don't know how. And he was just saying to me, you know what? It starts with your mind. It starts with your thoughts, right? Because your thoughts very much create the feelings that drive you to take action, which produces your results. And most of us live with the same, negative thoughts without even realizing, because we're pre-programmed and have lived that way for so long, pre-programmed to to not succeed, because we've got such negative thoughts and we don't even realize it. It's automatic, so deeply embedded in your subconscious. So having through that conversation with Bob, and I was saying to him, I want to work with you, Bob. He's like, well, okay, just call the people that you have organized this for on my behalf, and let's get together. And that's how I started working with Bob.
Wow.
Started on his coaching program, the Inner Circle coaching program. So I was mentored by him for a couple of years until his untimely demise in February.
Okay, such a story. Amazing, and I really admire your strength and resilience.
Thank you.
What if that didn't come along? What do you think might have happened if you weren't?
I probably
from that darkness.
I don't want to think about the worst case scenario, because the worst case scenario was that I was in a dark place. So the worst case scenario is that I might not be here. Right? Yeah. So that is like the worst case scenario for me in terms of, where I could have been.
Right.
But luckily, I had, intervention, call it divine intervention, whatever it is, that, has brought me to this point. So I was just fortunate to have come across Bob when I did.
All right. And so you're here to tell that story and to inspire people.
Definitely, because if I can overcome, basically losing my eye, you can overcome anything. And it's all in the mindset, and it's all in your thoughts, and it's all in, looking at it from the place of abundance. What good am I, am I supposed to get out of this? What is this supposed to teach me? How can I use this to empower others? And that's, essentially what I'm looking at right now. How can I use this experience to make sure that nobody else has to go through this kind of experience? Because there are lots of people out in Ghana, I'm sure, who have had this experience, but they've not been as fortunate as me to be able to get on the plane come to the UK and get treatment from the best consultants in the world. I was very fortunate. Not everyone is that fortunate in Ghana.
What a story. So how can people get more of your story or get with you if they want your inspiring coaching? Because you're coaching from a place of sheer inspiration because you have lived it.
Indeed, I have.
Yeah.
I can drop links for my my Facebook page and my LinkedIn page. You can connect with me via LinkedIn initially. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the process of revamping my website / landing page. So, but from my LinkedIn, I'm always available there. I'm very active on LinkedIn, and you can start by, connecting with me there, and also via email. But LinkedIn is a great way for us to connect initially.
Okay, so if they look up your name,
yes,
then they could find you on LinkedIn. That's the simplest way, or Facebook. They could message you. So amazing. Or they could get in touch with me because I know how to contact you.
Yes, and you know how to contact me as well.
So amazing. I hope I'll have you back another time for a longer interview.
I'm looking forward to that.
This is a quick one. So those of you who are watching, Abena was supposed to be one of the speakers on Sunday's summit. However, she had to withdraw at the last stage because of some business commitments. So she won't be appearing on Sunday, but she will be on future summits. She will not be on this one on Sunday, but the next summit we have, she will be on there. But I just wanted to share her story with you, so you could get to know her and know her story. So you could connect with her on that level. But she will be on our future summits. How do you feel about participating in these summits?
I'm actually really excited that I'm gonna have the opportunity to do it, and really upset's too strong a word, but I'm disheartened that I couldn't make it this time round, because I was so looking forward to it. But I'm grateful that there'll be another opportunity, all being well and God willing, that I'll be able to participate. I'm looking forward to just sharing value and knowledge with people in terms of what I've learned to date, and if in any way inspires or impacts somebody, then that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure it will. So I want to thank you for taking time off your busy schedule. I know it's with your kind of work, it has to be busy. But let me ask you this last question:
Cool.
Did the loss of your kind of situation with your work, or that was kind of normal for you?
I think, I just managed as I could. So essentially, I went through a period of about 6 or 9 months where I was wearing a patch on my left eye, and that's how I work. So even now, I'm only really functioning with one eye properly at the moment. So I've been reliant on my right eye for a very long time. So you just make do and find ways around it. And at work, they were really quite considerate insofar as, well, hey, this is what's happened, so we've got to find a way around making life easier for you.
Okay, so you didn't feel like you're less of an attorney in any way, or anything? It didn't affect you in that way?
Not in that respect. I think it was more the emotional trauma, because when I came back, I didn't really process what had happened. My focus was, okay, I need to get myself healed. I need to focus on healing. So I need to be in a positive place where I can heal. So let me not dwell on it. But then you need to process that kind of trauma, because it's major. Mm-hmm. And COVID forced me to do it, because lockdown, where was I going?
Yeah.
And so I was forced to sit still. And that's when everything, came to a head.
Oh.
So externally, it didn't affect me, because I think, as you said, I'm resilient. So I just kept on going. But internally, the damage was huge.
Wow. I'm so happy you found a way to deal with it.
Thank you. I'm so grateful that I have.
Yes, and coming out with a powerful story of inspiration for others. All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, whenever you watch, please share. Remember, support is in sharing. If you can't do anything else, you can support by sharing, okay? So I'm going to see you guys later. We have some more interviews coming up, and I'm burning out of here because I have another summit that I will be speaking on shortly. Sunday. If you're not registered, you won't have the link to join. It's not going to be broadcasting or streaming in Facebook and YouTube. It is going to be just on Zoom. So you must be registered. And once you register, you will get an email back with the link to join. Okay? So that's simple. Just use your email and register, and you will have your link so you could join. Also, the summit is going to be running from 9 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. in the evening, but you don't have to spend the whole day unless you have the time. Consider jumping on and off if that's what you can do. It's better to do that than to not attend at all. It is going to be a powerful, powerful summit with great speakers and resource people. So make sure that you will be in attendance. Thank you so much for sharing this short interview. Thank you, Abena, for being here. And don't hang up, just stay on. I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to talk to you before you run off. Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you all. Bye-bye.